As men move into the later stages of life, many find themselves spending more time alone. This solitude, far from being a sign of isolation or loneliness, can be a source of immense personal strength, clarity, and inner peace. The idea that men who are comfortable being alone are dangerous doesn't imply physical danger. It speaks to the quiet power and wisdom that comes with being self assured, independent, and emotionally resilient. For men between the ages of 55 and 80, this is often a period of life where relationships, career roles, and societal expectations shift, leaving more time for introspection. This can be a time of great emotional depth and clarity as the demands of early adulthood and midlife begin to wane. In the solitude, older men often discover new truths about themselves and the world, becoming more selective about the people they allow into their lives, and more at peace with who they have become. 1. The profound value of solitude, from survival to thriving. Spending time alone allows a man to develop an intimate relationship with his thoughts, emotions, and memories. The value of solitude is not just in avoiding distractions, but in the profound space it creates for self-discovery and growth. As you reach later stages in life, there is a realization that true contentment doesn't come from constant companionship or external validation, but from the quiet, reflective moments spent in your own company. In earlier years, solitude may have felt like something to avoid, a void to be filled with social gatherings, work, and relationships. However, as the years pass, you start to see solitude differently. It becomes a source of inner strength and clarity. The man who spends time alone begins to appreciate that peace is not found in the opinions of others or in the noise of daily life, but in the quiet corners of the mind where thoughts settle and clarity emerges. In this stillness, you are able to reflect on your life's journey, the lessons learned, the battles fought, and the moments of joy. You no longer feel the pressure to explain yourself or seek approval because you have come to understand that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. This is where solitude becomes empowering. It allows you to thrive, not just survive in the world. 2. Building resilience through life's unseen battles. Life is a series of battles, some fought publicly, but many fought in the quiet spaces of the heart and mind. A man who spends time alone knows this truth well. By the time you reach your later years, you've experienced losses, hardships, and personal challenges that have tested your strength. Perhaps you've lost loved ones, navigated the complexities of aging, or faced changes in your health that have challenged your sense of identity. Yet, through it all, you have endured. Resilience is not always about outward strength. It's about the ability to adapt, recover, and grow, even when life deals harsh blows. The man who spends time in solitude often reflects on these unseen battles, finding strength in the knowledge that he has faced them head on. There is no need for outwards acknowledgement or praise because the growth happens internally. Each challenge you faced has added a layer to your strength and character. In solitude, you have time to process these experiences. You are able to look back on the difficult moments and recognize how they shaped you. The man who spends time alone does not dwell on the pain of the past, but rather learns from it. You've learned to sit with your emotions, to confront the uncomfortable truths, and to come out the other side stronger for it. This resilience is quiet, but profound, and it is a testament to your ability to not only endure life's hardships, but to transform them into personal growth. 3. Choosing authentic relationships over superficiality. One of the most significant shifts that comes with age is the desire for authenticity in relationships. When you were younger, it may have been easier to maintain a wide circle of acquaintances and casual friendships. But as the years pass, you start to value depth over breadth. The man who spends time alone understands this deeply. You are no longer interested in superficial connections that drain your energy or provide little in return. When you reach your later years, you start to see relationships differently. You are no longer interested in filling your life with people for the sake of avoiding loneliness. Instead, you seek out those who bring real value, honesty, and authenticity to your life. These are the people who understand your experiences, respect your boundaries, and appreciate the person you've become. When you choose to let someone into your life, it is not a decision made lightly. You have spent years honing your sense of self, and you are selective about who you allow into that sacred space. The relationships you seek now are ones built on mutual respect, shared values, and a deep understanding of what it means to walk through life with integrity. This shift towards authenticity is a powerful one. It allows you to cultivate relationships that nourish your soul rather than drain your energy. You've also learned that it's okay to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you. Whether it's a friendship that has become one sided or a family dynamic that brings more pain than joy, you now have the wisdom to recognize when it's time to let go. This ability to prioritize your well being over the expectations of others is a sign of deep personal growth and strength. 4. The silent power of inner peace. For many men, silence is not just the absence of noise, it is the presence of peace. As you grow older, you begin to appreciate the power of silence in ways that may have eluded you in your younger years. The hustle and bustle of life, the demands of work, family, and societal expectations often drown out the ability to truly listen to yourself. But as you enter the later stages of life, you begin to find solace in the quiet moments. Silence is where you find clarity. It's where you can reflect on your past, process your emotions, and plan for your future without the distractions of the outside world. In silence, you have the opportunity to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. You begin to understand that peace is not something that comes from external circumstances. It is something you cultivate within yourself. This inner peace is one of the most powerful aspects of spending time alone. It allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. While others may be caught up in the chaos of daily life, you have learned to ground yourself in the stillness of your own mind. You no longer feel the need to react to every situation or engage in every conflict. Instead, you choose your battles wisely, knowing that your peace is not something to be easily disrupted. Inner peace is not about avoiding the difficulties of life. It's about approaching them with a sense of calm and perspective. You've learned to trust that no matter what life throws at you, you have the strength and resilience to handle it. This quiet confidence is what makes a man who spends time alone so powerful. You are not easily shaken by the opinions or actions of others because you have found a deep well of peace within yourself. 5. Rediscovering independence, the joy of self-sufficiency. As you age, independence takes on a new meaning. In your earlier years, independence may have been about proving yourself, establishing a career, raising a family, or building a life on your terms. But now, independence is about something much deeper. It's about the joy of self sufficiency, the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, and the knowledge that you are fully capable of meeting your own needs. For many older men, this sense of independence is one of the most empowering aspects of spending time alone. You no longer rely on others for your happiness or fulfillment. You've learned to find joy in your own company, and you take pride in your ability to navigate life without needing constant support or validation from those around you. This doesn't mean that you don't value companionship or relationships. It means that you no longer depend on them to define your sense of self-worth. You are content in the knowledge that you are enough just as you are. You've built a life that you are proud of, and you continue to move forward with confidence and independence. Rediscovering independence also means embracing the freedom that comes with it. You no longer feel the pressure to conform to societal expectations or to live your life according to the demands of others. You are free to make decisions based on your own desires, values, and needs. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, traveling, or simply enjoying the peace of your own home, you have the freedom to live life on your terms. 6. The wisdom that comes with age. Lessons only. Time can teach. With age comes wisdom, and the man who spends time alone has had ample opportunity to reflect on the lessons life has taught him. This wisdom is not something that can be gained from books or lectures. It is earned through experience, through living a life full of triumphs and challenges, joys and sorrows. You've seen the world change around you. You've witnessed the rise and fall of trends, the evolution of society, and the shifting priorities of each generation. But through it all, you've held on to the lessons that truly matter. You understand that material possessions are fleeting, that success is not measured by the size of your bank account, and that true happiness comes from within. This wisdom also allows you to approach life with a greater sense of acceptance. You no longer feel the need to control every aspect of your life or to force outcomes. Instead, you have learned to trust the process, to accept what is, and to find peace in the knowledge that everything unfolds as it should. This sense of acceptance is one of the greatest gifts that comes with age. You've also learned the importance of patience. In your younger years, you may have been eager to rush through life, to achieve your goals as quickly as possible. But now, you understand that good things take time. You've learned to savor the journey rather than constantly focusing on the destination. This patience allows you to live more fully in the present moment, appreciating the beauty of life as it unfolds. 7. Reflection on legacy, the mark you leave behind. As you reach the later stages of life, it's natural to reflect on the legacy you will leave behind. This is not just about what you have achieved in your career or the wealth you have accumulated. It's about the impact you have had on the people around you, the values you have lived by, and the lessons you have passed on to the next generation. A man who spends time alone often reflects deeply on his legacy. You understand that your life is not measured by the accolades you receive, but by the difference you make in the lives of others. Whether it's the relationships you've nurtured, the wisdom you've shared, or the acts of kindness you've extended, your legacy is built on the moments that have touched the lives of those around you. This reflection on legacy also allows you to make peace with the choices you've made along the way. You understand that no life is perfect and you've likely made mistakes along your journey. But instead of dwelling on regrets, you choose to focus on the lessons those mistakes have taught you and how they have contributed to the man you've become. Your legacy is not just about what you leave behind when you're gone. It's about how you live each day. It's about the values you embody, the kindness you show, and the example you set for those who will come after you. This reflection on legacy is a powerful reminder that every moment counts and that it's never too late to make a positive impact on the world around you. 8. Health and well-being. Caring for the body and mind in solitude. As you grow older, the importance of taking care of your physical and mental health becomes increasingly clear. The man who spends time alone often develops a deep awareness of his body's needs and the importance of self-care. In solitude, you have the space to listen to your body, to recognize when it needs rest, nourishment, or exercise, and to take the steps necessary to maintain your well-being. Physical health is about more than just living longer. It's about living better. It's about having the energy and strength to enjoy life's simple pleasures, whether it's a walk in the park, a morning swim, or working on a hobby you love. Taking care of your body is an act of self-respect, and in solitude, you have the time to focus on what your body needs to thrive. Mental and emotional well-being are equally important. Solitude offers the opportunity for quiet reflection, meditation, or mindfulness practices that help you manage stress and maintain mental clarity. You've likely developed a strong sense of self-awareness over the years, and you know how to navigate life's emotional ups and downs with grace. By taking care of your mental and emotional health, you ensure that you can continue to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. 9. Rediscovering purpose in later life. A new chapter awaits. One of the most beautiful aspects of aging is the opportunity to rediscover purpose. As the demands of work and family begin to ease, you find yourself with more time to focus on the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. This is a time to pursue passions that may have been put on hold during earlier stages of life, to explore new interests, and to reconnect with what truly matters to you. For the man who spends time alone, this rediscovery of purpose is often deeply personal. You no longer feel the need to pursue goals for the sake of external validation or societal expectations. Instead, you focus on what brings you genuine happiness and satisfaction. This could be anything from mentoring younger generations, volunteering in your community, or immersing yourself in creative pursuits like writing, painting, or gardening. Rediscovering purpose later in life is not about grand achievements. It's about finding meaning in the everyday moments. It's about doing what makes your heart sing and living each day with intention. This sense of purpose brings a renewed sense of vitality and joy, reminding you that life continues to offer new opportunities for growth and fulfillment, no matter your age. 10. Acceptance of mortality. Living fully in the face of life's impermanence. As you grow older, thoughts of mortality naturally become more present. But for the man who spends time alone, there is often a deep acceptance of life's impermanence. You understand that death is a natural part of the human experience, and instead of fearing it, you choose to live your remaining years with intention, gratitude, and purpose. This acceptance of mortality allows you to focus on what truly matters in life. You no longer feel the need to rush through life or to chase after things that don't bring you fulfillment. Instead, you are content with living fully in the present moment, cherishing the time you have and making the most of every opportunity. By accepting life's impermanence, you are able to approach each day with a sense of gratitude and wonder. You no longer take anything for granted, and you make a conscious effort to live with kindness, compassion, and joy. This acceptance also allows you to let go of unnecessary worries and fears, freeing you to live with greater peace and clarity. You've lived a long, full life, and now, in your later years, you have the wisdom and peace to appreciate the beauty of each day. You are not defined by the length of your life, but by the depth of your experiences, the strength of your character, and the legacy you leave behind. In the end, the strength of a man who spends time alone is not measured by his outward achievements, but by the peace he finds within himself. Through solitude, he has gained resilience, wisdom, and an unshakable sense of self. He no longer chases after the noise of the world, but embraces the quiet power of living authentically. In his silence, there is depth. In his independence, there is freedom. And as he moves through life with purpose and clarity, he leaves behind a legacy of quiet strength, wisdom, and peace, one that speaks louder than words ever could. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you find these stories inspiring and motivating, please comment 1. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.